Hey everybody, I was trying to make this video through my computer, but I guess the audio was not working, so I might have to use my headphones for videos that I make on my computer. But just wanted to update you kind of on my personal road through depression, I guess, is what, if you want to call it that. Um, uh, I am definitely having a setback currently, falling back down. I can feel, even though, with the medication and the therapy, I see a psychiatrist once a month, and I see a therapist once a week, although I haven't seen him um, for a while, just due to I just turned 26, so I'm on my own kind of insurance wise, and my job does not cover specialist visits, which makes it extremely difficult to change my schedule. Should I go see my doctors, or should I go to pay my rent, so it's a kind of, it's a difficult decision, but one that I have to make. Is I have to keep a roof over my head, and I definitely have to. I have two cats, and I have to keep a roof over their head, make sure they have food, and you know everything that they need as well, which no is not a bad thing. I like having um, those two around, just to have somebody else to kind of take care of, and it's been helpful so far, to have the cats around, and be able to take care of them and make sure they have everything they need, and make sure they're not, going hungry or anything, or their litter boxes aren't, you know, completely a disaster and never get changed or anything. Um, but for me personally, it's been a hard couple of weeks, especially this last week. I was offered a job that is, more routine. It's the exact same time every single day, Monday through Friday. Um, uh, the job that I am currently working does not have a set schedule like that. They do have a set schedule, but it's a 2 week schedule, and you work 3 to 10 this day, 1 to 10 this day, and it's a little bit not unpredictable, because I know what's coming, but it's not great for starting a routine, which I've talked with, when I've talked with my doctors, they recommend, getting into a good routine and making sure that you stick with it. Um, the new job, obviously, it pays a little bit more, and it offers me a little bit more hours, 4 hours per week, that which makes it more enticing, I guess, to me. The problem being that this job, I would have to wait about 90 days until I am eligible to get covered under their insurance. And I just turned 26, so I'm kind of on my own insurance wise. Um, Tomorrow, actually, literally tomorrow, October 1st. Well, I guess I don't know what time it is. Yep, tomorrow, October 1st, I will be on my own, as my dad's insurance allowed me to stay on for an additional month until I could figure out when I would get my own insurance. Um, but I'll have to wait about 90 days if I decide to go with the new job. I did meet with the people that I currently work for and ask them if they could, arrange my schedule so that it would work with the schedule with this other company. And they're the same type company, they at home care services, and I was hoping for a better answer than what was given to me. They said basically there wasn't really any way they could change my schedule other than presenting, my uh, health condition and everything else to HR and seeing what HR said, which they said, oh, no promises, but that generally means basically probably not. But that's fine. So, I've kind of been feeling since that meeting, which was on Friday. I've been feeling pretty down, and uh, you know, uh, I can feel kind of the anxiety and the depression coming on. I'm trying to avoid that situation again. Think about the positives, and you know, talking with my family and my support network, which my support network basically right now is my family. I don't have a lot of friends because I've pushed them away due to the fact that a lot of people seem to misunderstand my condition. Um, they seem to think that depression is a somewhat short term illness, and they think that, oh, you take antidepressants for a little bit, you go see a psychiatrist or a therapist or whoever, and after a few months, you're better. But I can remember being depressed throughout my almost throughout my entire life, since I began uh, being able to uh, remember things, elementary school, middle school, high school, definitely, college, definitely. Um, and it's been very difficult. Um, and I've tried a lot of different therapeutic, mostly pharmo, whatever, medication wise. I've been through basically almost all of the SSRIs, SNRIs, currently on an MAOI, um, and I just underwent TMS treatment, 44 sessions, um, which did help. It did help. The TMS treatment, I would recommend, if you have the insurance, that will cover your TMS treatment, I would highly recommend it because it did help me greatly during the time that I was, doing the treatment. Um, but after I got done with the treatment, I there was just a lot going on, and I feel that maybe, and I did have a relapse in the middle of my TMS treatment, and it I think affected the overall outcome of the treatment of TMS, and so I would definitely say that I personally would recommend it, um, but you also have to be very honest and very forthcoming when if you feel because sometimes I can feel when I'm about to get into that depressive state or that hyper anxiety state that's going to lead to a depressive state, that you communicate with the doctor and that they know what's going on, so maybe they can adjust your treatment sooner than they were able to adjust mine. Mine came towards the end of my treatment, and it, I think, led to not quite as an effective result as some other people I've seen, and just it's been difficult since, but definitely every time I went to TMS and every time afterwards, I felt a lot better. Almost, it feels almost as if you're taking an antidepressant and it's working immediately, and and the more you do it, the more motivation, more focus, more get up and go attitude that was lacking in my life personally. It was a very good treatment for me personally. Definitely not advocating or trying to sell that on anybody, because different people react to different treatments, and your course of treatment is between you and your doctor, and TMS I would definitely not rule out if you have similar symptoms to mine, which is ongoing treatment resistant depression, and highly treatment resistant anxiety disorder. I was taking medication throughout this process, and it looks like since I turned 26, and the cost basically of my insurance covering the medication is not something that I will be able to afford, living on my own, supporting my 2 cats, which is extremely important, because they having companion animals has helped me a lot, and having somebody else to kind of look over, watch over, has helped me a lot, and the price of the medication wouldn't allow me to do that, to take care of them properly, make sure they had enough to eat, make sure, their litter boxes didn't ever get, too disgusting. But it's a tough road, and I don't think a lot of people understand uh, the ongoing nature of depression. A lot of people think that, you're depressed about what's making you depressed. Oh, this or that or something that's happened recently, and it's really not anything specific. It's just an ongoing disorder for some people. You have you just have depression, and you have anxiety about anything, and it's not something that's going to go away ever. And that's something that I've had to learn and deal with, kind of the hard way. Haven't had I have the family support, definitely, but when it comes to trying to explain to them that, I'm going to have this disorder long, long after whatever treatment we do, I'm most likely going to have to stay on an antidepressant for the remainder of my life, you know, unless unless they come out with a cure, which I do not see that happening in the near future, because everybody's depression is different, everybody's situation is different. But so that's my story, I guess, for the day. Um, I also wanted to reach out and, you know, offer any help or advice to other people going through the same sort of situation. Even if it's not the exact same as mine, I'd be happy to talk to you about what you're going through, what difficulties you're facing. Um, so you can certainly message me. Uh, and of course, I will not share anything about our correspondence or anything like that. And I just want you to know that there are people out there that know what it's like to deal with ongoing depression and to deal with ongoing anxiety about anything, really. And you know, I've received a lot of support in the past, and I want to offer my support. You know, karma wise, I think that would be good. Um, so please, if you are in a tough spot, or if you are unsure of how things are going, or if you just need to talk to somebody, I am literally available whenever you need me. So please just comment or message me or anything, and I will make sure to get back to you, because there are people that understand what is happening in your life out there, and there are people that you can turn to, even if you don't know them. I know a lot of people don't know me personally, but I am willing to get to know you, get to know your situation. We can share our experiences, um, and and talk or message or video chat as much as you need. Um, but I certainly don't want you to feel like there is nobody that is willing to take the time or the effort to you, take seriously your situation, because I know what that feels like, and it is rough, and I want to be the type of survivor, I will say. And some people may understand that more than others, but you know, you most certainly can message me in any platform, any way that you need to get get some assistance from me. I'm not a professional. I don't have any certifications in uh, depression or anxiety or anything. I do not uh, say that, claim to be an expert in any of these situations. I just claim to be another person that is suffering and can can offer my own story and listen to yours, most importantly. And so please give me a chance to you know listen to yours, because I really would like to learn more about what's going on with other people, how they're dealing with things, and if we can offer each other some help, that I think will go a long way towards getting better, and helping each other, because we're not getting a lot of help from outside sources. So this is Jake Hansen, and I hope to hear from some of you soon. If not, I hope you take this video for what it is, as a kind of plea for help, or a plea for attention, maybe. I don't, however you want to take it, but this is where I am right now, and this is me. I wanted you to hear my voice, see my face, so that you know that I'm a real person. So I will talk to you next time. Thank you.